Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath. Since it's a long run out to the quest, I'm just taking the chance to show you guys my equipment. Can't say I really have anything very exciting right now in armor or wearable gear on this guy, other than the invulnerability chainmail, which I made myself, of course. Since I took first level as rogue, I do have a lot of skills that have just 4 points in from character creation. The main stuff I'm putting points in there is concentration, disable, search, UMD. UMD is still catching up. I have fairly good ranks in spot, but not full ranks. And as I said, I've got 4 points in a variety of things: jump, balance, open lock. Stuff that I don't need, but which is so good to have a few points in. Favorite enemies are giants and undead, both of which there are plenty of at low levels. I took Luck of Heroes, since I have plenty of spare feats on this guy. Power Attack, of course. Stunning Blow. Alright, I should actually start getting stuff out here. Okay, I'm heading for Ghost of a Chance.
This mine has not been worked since the pirates first claimed the cove. It now serves to separate pirate from peasant.
But I'll grab the rares and explorers in this area while I'm up here. Probably won't need to return. Okay, no rare. Right, so for enhancements I've been doing Dwarven Axe training, Dwarven Constitution and Tactics, and Toughness, which is why I got so many hit points, of course. And then I've got all of the Tempest enhancements. So Whirling Blades for lots of improvement to hit and damage with dual wielding. And yeah, lots of other feats in that tree. Sorry, enhancements in that tree, but nothing too exciting. Okay, no Explorer out there. I think Ghost of a Chance is the last thing I'll do before taking level 8. There's nothing else I really want to do that I don't expect to do Elite later.
The rotten shark beached herself on this shore one night after the captain was seen purchasing 4 cases of an unknown beverage.
Whereas this one I normally do hard at level these days. I don't usually try and do it Elite. It's a long way to walk, and at high levels I can't really be bothered to come back here. I suppose I could go and do the Swimming Rare. Let's do that afterwards. Swimming Explorer, I mean.
The current is drawn into an opening in the rock, just large enough to wriggle through.
This one should be fairly straightforward. On a character that can do the traps.
A thick fog rises up from the water as voices of pirates float along the current. Moonlight shines down from an opening above. Tangled webs indicate that you are not alone in this portion of the cave.
Good, I never did like spiders. Okay, lever's down here.
A slight breeze
Thought it was
slips
up.
through a crack in the wall before you. Gusts from a crack in this wall. Suddenly, the scent of oil intensifies. You notice a lever on the back of the ornamental statue.
That spider just injured itself jumping across the lever. I thought I saw several of the spiders get injured there. They could have been injured by attacking me, but I didn't see them actually land a hit. Maybe I just missed the damage.
The shape of a lever pokes through. When you pull the lever, you hear the sound of a gate rattling open. You have cleared the cave of all the spiders.
Wow, my not very subtle attempts of getting out of the pool there were subtle enough apparently.
A lone scrag.
This isn't going to be subtle enough.
Then one of the burnished logs would make a good club. The scrag falls to your unrelenting assault.
Interesting. The cudgel actually has UMD properties, I think. Only +2 though. Alright, that looks like an amulet upgrade. I don't think I really need accuracy on this guy. Oh no, I'm gonna drown. Ah yes, those infinitely respawning pirates. This world must have some pretty bad problems with piracy, if the pirates respawn indefinitely.
It smells of bloody meat. You can hear the gnawing and crunching of bones inside.
Alright, well this is going pretty well. This area can be quite dangerous, but with Spot it's a lot easier. You can see the sneaky pirates coming.
Again, the stench of oil fills your nostrils. Another mindless warforged springs to life, eager to attack. The mindless warforged creaks to a halt, its life taken from it.
Oh, he got his trip in fast. It's unusual to get tripped by enemies with the basic trip. It's usually the ones with improved trip that get you. Alright, this is the big dangerous fight. This fight is the reason why I perhaps should have left this quest to the next level, since I can't bring in Fire Resist 20, which I normally would for this. Hang on, I've got to deal with this guy first.
voice calls out from the back of the room. Please come in. I would like to make your acquaintance. The captain.
This guy drops firewall and fireball, I think.
Interfere with my operation. Prepare to be wiped from the face of Emerald. He defeated the captain and ended his smuggling operation.
This is a quest where I have died with a non-permadeath character, as I've probably mentioned in previous videos. So I tend to be quite cautious with this one. Wow, tripping again. Sometimes playing this guy, I find I start wondering if I'm not playing at a high enough difficulty level on one or two of these quests, because I'm killing the enemies so easily. But I guess you have to remember that this guy doesn't really have any abilities other than good single target damage.
Farrier
Well.
calls out to you. Do not touch anything. One wrong move could kill me. Please speak with me first.
Yeah, this guy doesn't really have anything other than high single target damage going for him. Well, and the trapping ability is obviously a nice sideline. But in a fight, I mean, he doesn't really have anything other than the other than his single target damage going for him, so he pretty much has to deal with the fights by killing stuff faster than it kills him. He'll be a bit better once he has healing, but his healing's never going to be spectacular. That was kind of dumb. Why did I do that? His healing's enough to help him run away in a fight, or help him heal afterwards, but not really good for anything else. It's not like being a cleric where you can keep yourself alive even when the fight's going really badly for you. So he may look good now, but we will see how well he does at higher levels. My fear is he's the type of character that will just get overwhelmed in a fight where he doesn't heal fast enough. Which is fine if he can run away, and this guy is quite mobile and evadey, so some things he can run away from. Alright, I think I found all the traps now. It should now be... yeah, the puzzles should now be effectively solved. All I just have to do is do the tile rotating, but I know which are the trap tiles, so there's no gotchas here. It will help too if I remember a bit of the solutions, which I think I do. Okay, that goes over the other side. Presumably comes in up here. And I think we go down along the bottom. Yeah, because it's the tile down here that we're trying to get to. Oh, damn, I need to rotate another tile up there. Then I want to take it back across, that looks good. No, that was dumb. So then we come back across and come in here. And need to get over to that one, okay. And there's a little choice of where to go here, because almost all the tile space is used up. Down to this, okay. Yeah, this makes awesome video, this puzzle. I know what I'm looking at and you guys don't. Okay. Alright, so here's where the power comes in. Got it. I have a feeling that I do go across and back on this side, same as I did on the other. Which means we're coming in at this tile. Alright, so we're going down the bottom. Got it. Alright, so then we're coming back up. Up and down and up and down and back up over here. And that goes across to the other side. Alright, I think that is it.
You have freed Barrier Warley from the ancient prison.
Nice. Conquest, mischief, and the big bonus.
The current is drawn into an opening in the
Alright, it's time to do a few
just
more
large enough to
rares
wriggle
here.
through.
Rares and explorers.
The most well-hidden of all treasures in 3 Barrel Cove is within your grasp.
Yep, someone went to way too much trouble to hide those free aquamarines. Alright, I'll double check the 2 rares up here again, and then do the explorers and rares down this west side. And that will be all I'll do out here for now. Then I think I will go level up. I suppose I could have a look at some of the level 3s. Maybe there's some level 3s I can do elite. Might check those out first. There's plenty of stuff I haven't done at level 5. But I'm not sure there's anything there that I particularly need to do right now. Okay, this guy's here. It's going to be a tough fight. Yeah, that one's tough on a weaker character, especially with dungeon scaling if you're in a larger party. Sorry, this dwarven axe just caught my eye. Stunning axe is always useful. True law, well, maybe. Yeah, my UMD would have to be quite a bit higher though, I guess. Yeah, I'm a long way from the UMD for that. Not this guy though. Alright, let's work down the west side. Yeah, I felt like Tangle Route I can do Elite all the way through. All the House K quests I would always do Elite. Carnival Chain, yeah, don't know about that. Probably do that on Elite when I'm much higher level. No rare here.
The Good Fortune was one of the first of House Evander's galleons to be sacked by the pirates of the Cove.
Yeah, the flame quests out here I think are obvious ones to do Elite later on. Too dangerous to do Elite now for sure, without evasion and without fire resist 20.
Adorned the marketplace bazaar. The sheer power of the infernal vortex flung here.
Guard duty's too hard to solo Elite at level. Shanto Core, definitely too hard to solo Elite at level. I could do Delaras, but there's some tough traps in there. I think that's a better one to do later on. And you might as well do it later on when you're ready to do the rest of the chain, I think. So yeah, I think I will... I'll check out whether there's any level 3s that are worth doing Elite, and then I'll level up. Doesn't look like the rares here. Can't remember if this is an explorer or not. Maybe not. Okay, and I think there's 2 explorers up the slope here. Up this slope, I think. Right, yes, no Featherfall yet. Or only clicky Featherfall. Yeah, I used to be a big fan of the Carnival chain. It's part of why I think the level 5 quests are some of the most interesting quests at low levels. It's always a level I look forward to playing. But the small problem seems to be really tough to do on Elite. The way they've set it up.
The Black Lock is the heartbeat of the Cove.
With all the extra enemies that show up Elite.
Makes it a point to dock there.
And Party Crashes is kind of a pain to do for videoing because of all the long running around bits. And there's lots and lots of skill checks that you can't meet. Well, even in a strong group it's hard to meet the skill checks.
Whenever the Cove is threatened.
And then there's all the traps in the final one of the chain, so... Alright, I think that's it for this video. Right, put my power item back on, ready for next time. Yep, that's it for now. See you next time.